Hi there, it's Miss Mason here. We've been learning all about the ocean habitat. What is so special about the ocean? It is a large body of water that is super duper deep. Remember, we learned about ponds and how ponds are shallow. Oceans are the opposite of shallow, they are super deep. Today, what we're going to be doing is making a list of the ocean plants and animals. All right, so we're going to write down the plants and animals that live in an ocean. We're going to use two different colors, okay? For the plants, we're going to use the color brown. And for our animals, we're going to use the color purple. It looks a little blue on camera, but this is purple. So the brown is going to be our plants, and the purple is going to be our animals, okay? So let's go ahead and close our eyes and think about the story that we read about ocean plants and animals. Do you remember some plants and animals that we read about in our story? Me too. The first one that I can remember is seagrass. Is seagrass a plant or an animal? It's a plant. So we're going to write it in brown. Seagrass. Seagrass. Seagrass is an ocean plant. What about seagulls? Seagulls, they're a type of bird. So are they plants or animals? Seagulls are animals. Great job. Seagulls live near the ocean. Maybe you've seen seagulls when you went to go and visit the beach in Galveston. They're those birds with the long, skinny legs that make loud squawking noises. They're pretty cool birds. So not only do we have seagulls, we also have other kinds of birds that live near the ocean. So are birds plants or animals? Birds are animals. So let's go ahead and write down birds as well. So seagulls are a kind of bird, but there's also other birds that live near and around the ocean. What about sea stars or starfish? Do you remember the sea stars? Yes, are those plants or animals? Sea stars are animals. They are the animals that shaped like a star. So we're going to put sea stars or starfish. Sea stars. Those are animals that live in the ocean. What about an animal that is red and has claws and walks from side to side? Do you know what that animal is called? A crab. A crab is an animal that lives near and in the ocean. Crabs live near the ocean. There was also a very large animal. This large animal swims in the deep ocean, and it's called a whale. Is a whale a plant or an animal? Whales are animals, so we're going to draw it in purple. Whales. Whales live in the ocean. They swim and have gills so they can breathe deep underwater. There's another animal that swims in the ocean, but it does not have gills and cannot breathe underwater. It has to come up to get some air to breathe. Do you know what animal jumps up out of the water? A dolphin. Very good. And that's an animal. So we're going to write it in purple. Dolphins live in the ocean. We also learned about squid. Are squid plants or animals? Those are animals as well. We have some squids. Then we also learned about jellyfish. Those are another animal that live in the ocean. Jellyfish. And we also saw sea turtles that live in the ocean as well. Great job learning about